We up here in the mountains right now in El Guarajito, the tobacco farm, the little farmer, El Guarajito. That means little farmer in Espanol. Going to the tobacco farm right now. Just getting out. It's about a 2.5 hour drive from Old Havana. So we're gonna go ahead and enjoy this tobacco farm, walk through, taste, we're gonna sample, we're gonna drink, we're gonna eat. We're gonna have a good time way up in the mountains. The countryside is beautiful in Cuba. I'm talking mountains, palm trees. You got farmland. It looks like a lot of different islands that I've been to are in the countryside. One thing about the countryside anywhere globally, the countryside is always beautiful. Greenery, lush. I mean, the countryside, the air, the wind that's blowing, the breeze, the smell, all your senses are just tingling, right? The countryside, like I said, if you live in a city, you've never been out to the country, anywhere in your country, in your land, in your town, get out on that countryside, because the countryside will do something to you. It'll wake you up. It'll definitely wake you up. The serenity of it all is beautiful.
Toxic, and also because of this long time here, they're going to be exposed to pressure, to high levels of humidity. You can see how leaves are getting molded. So this is not a good quality leaf for smoking. Then we have to choose all of them, we take the bad ones away, and then we do the curing. The curing process on the factories, it happens in industrial levels. So it's going to be catalyzed by chemicals, ammoniac, for example, also keeps them easier for longer, preserved in different climates and so on. And also here, we have to do the curing process, but we don't have the chemicals, so we do with water, and in some cases we do rum. The rum is more for me than for the tobacco, but the tobacco also gets some rum. The rum acts like a catalyzer, so it spreads the oils contained on the leaves while we can drain this excess of nitrogen and nicotine contained. And also the water gave them back this kind of humidity, this flexibility, that is going to be needed to treat with them after. Okay? Then, in the case of our process, it takes 6 months to curing them. We pack them like this in those big bundles, here made with this mix. Those bundles are coming with around 47 kilos of leaves.
So how long have these been hanging? If you didn't say already, I'm sorry. How long have they been hanging in the process?
Since the first week of March, so they have been already here for around
4 or 5 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah. 6 weeks.
Almost 2 months. Okay. So then, like this, they're going to stay for at least 6 months. For every cigar, we have obligatory to blend the 3 different types of leaf I was explaining you were getting from the plant, excepting for Cohiba cigars. Cohibas are using only the leaves from the top and the middle. They don't use from the bottom. So how can they provoke higher properties for combustion in the top one and the middle one? After they do cure the leaves, they do an aging process for making Cohibas maduros. Okay? And then this process could be from 2 years aged to 5. Here you're going to see 2 years aged and 5 years aged and mature. So you're going to see the difference. Because I'm going to show you the pride of my family, something that you can only find here with me. I'm the only one that makes them after my grandfather.
Pride of your family.
Seriously.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Come on.
And you're doing a good job.
Let's have a seat.
You should light a cigar. Cigars are normally composed by 3 different parts. Head, where it always wear a head, just like a gentle. The body, where we have blend, so from where you get the flavor. And the foot is where we always light. You can find different heads. You can find them like with a pigtail behind, and there's the foot. So you cut here, and that's where you light.
Okay.
And after you cut, it's just 1 millimeter, just to open to
Just to get it.
exactly to get fluency of air. Then we are going to light in the part that comes always open. I have already cut this one.
Okay.
Then lighting the cigar is not like a cigarette. And torch is not the best way. The best one is with wooden matches.
Wooden matches.
Okay?
Yeah, strike.
Or with coal. I prefer with coal. But here we don't have coal, we don't even have matches, so that's what we have got. And that's okay, torch. Then we light only in the edge. We don't light directly on the filler. The filler is drier than the wrapper, so it burns faster. It won't burn even your cigar if you light directly on the filler. So the idea to get the proper flavor or the balance that we wanted to provoke when we blend the satin leaves inside is to make it burn even. Then you are getting the flavor from all of them at the same time. If the cigar starts burning faster one side than the other one, you're getting more from one type of leaf than for the other one, and then you won't appreciate the flavor, the intention we wanted to do. So when you make it burn even, you are enjoying the cigar. So then we just want to release the oils where it contain this kind of nicotine that determines aroma and flavor. We remove the food and then we light only in the edge. We can go blowing against and we spin the cigar.
Boy, that torch is cool though.
I got a torch like that.
That's used to flambe in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
La nouvelle cuisine. I'm glad my wife don't do that. Otherwise I'm gonna lose that torch. And I like it. I guess I need it. So then how to draw from the cigar. You need every time to draw 3 times. And the first 2 are just for warming. And the third is the one you hold. Then we do this like if we were drinking from the straw. So we only draw, expanding our mouth to fill it. And then the third one is the longest one. Just to burn even.
I see that. He's going to burn the same time. I'm killing it by the one side right here.
Yeah, me too.
Thing happens.
Yeah. So,
Those are handmade and there is no perfection in humankind.
okay.
But in most of cases should burn like
Same
this
time.
even. It could happen that one side burns faster than the other one. If you saw, I was spinning my cigar and checking the behavior of the combustion.
Okay.
Okay.
Bring the fastest up and eventually it burns equal again.
Alright, just learn me something.
In case if you are smoking like the one I have invited to smoke,
Mm-hmm.
it happens longer than 2 years. Because the leaves I have used to make this kind of Cohibas Esplendidos are being aged for 1 year before rolled.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. In the case of, that's my family pride.
Oh wow. Torch is black.
And this one smells good.
That's a 5 years mature and aged. Big Coronas. That's extra strength.
Pride of his family.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Pride of his
Smells
family.
good.
bro.
That smells good, man.
Real good.
Let me smell.
It's easy for me just to recognize which kind of leaf from which part of the plant I'm gonna use. For example,
Some you
this
mix
is
it up over
the
here.
plier. That's from the bottom of the plant. This is the dry, coming from the middle.
Kind of springs back.
You can take it.
See how you stretch it out and it springs back? It draws back in.
You see? That's another one from the bottom, but this is gonna be used for binding. That's another dry from the middle. So the first we do
How do you know? You're pouring them out of the same bag. How do you? Spirit. Well, I know.
experience.
But
experience. Normally it's experience.
Okay.
Attending the size, the color, the texture,
Okay.
how you feel it on your hands,
Okay.
how sticker it is.
Okay.
Because you cannot feel it, but it does stick.
Okay.
But I used to, so I know how.
Yeah.
You've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, that's in the second nature.
Even it feels like a fine piece of skin, like leather.
That's what it looks like too.
So how do we do? First, they said removing the stem. We removed mostly of the nicotine and the nitrogen spread by the leaves while the dehydration process is between 75 to 90%. This is going away. Also, this is a piece of wooden stick. It will
Burn.
exactly, it will affect the combustion of your cigar. And the most important why we do this. There is only one type of insect that affects the tobacco, and it's while the drying process. We call it diaderma. That's like the tobacco bag. Okay? Diaderma. Okay? Then, while the 4 months is here, this kind of insect, it deploys the eggs on the central stem. That's how it happens that you have found probably cigars in the humidor with the kind of small tiny holes in the wrappers. Okay? But this is not the way the insect has used to get inside of your cigar.
They got.
After the egg has occurred, that's from where the insect goes out. So the insect, it was already in your cigar once you bought it, not in your humidor.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's the confusion.
How does it happen? Because in the big industries, they only remove 40% of this and the 60 remains inside of the cigar. But here, everything goes away. Okay?
Wow.
And once it's gonna happen,
It
so
will.
here we have
It
the
will.
filler, where we do blend the 3 different type of leaves. Binder to shape and gauge.
You
And the wrapper is the one that has.
That's my man, man.
You like him?
Yeah.
You really know him? Or just the story?
Freedom fighter, man.
met him
Freedom
in
fighter,
person.
man. He fight for Africa too. He was in Africa too.
So we gotta hear the story from him. So he'll let us know.
From Carlos?
But America killed him,
He's
man.
mine, so something is
probably
behind.
mine story, you won't like it.
You know, it's so Sammy. You
everybody's
have
got a
on the other
perspective,
side,
man.
maybe the
No,
truth
no,
is
no,
maybe.
no, no.
I mean, you like him. You like him for it. 'cause-
History is written by winners.
Oh, yeah,
That is
yeah,
very much so
Good
true.
job,
That
good
is
job.
very much so true.
Oh yeah.
Dropping gems, baby.
Yeah, here you
Very
go.
much so true.
Only the winners, but the
After, it's okay.
Yeah, seriously, I
Just
wouldn't
finish
know.
this
He was
content.
really brave.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's great.
the truth never gets in the
Tell us
book.
what
He
to
said
say.
there's more to there's more
Here
more
we go.
character.
Just
Yeah.
we take them all
Yeah.
and we wrap them. And then, like I said, treat like ladies. Use a massage. Massage.
Gotta touch
But
it
don't
up.
be
Inside.
Not near one of us here massage our women. Not near one of us.
Speak for yourself.
The one that I love, I do.
I enjoy every
Yeah,
day,
okay.
So please.
Yeah, okay.
That's your,
Yeah.
that's your
Yeah.
job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
every day.
okay.
She come home
When's the last time she got massaged by you?
last week.
Yeah, okay.
Last week.
He said he
I
loved
always
it.
help
One
He
that-
said
But
the last time
he said
tomorrow.
by you.
Yeah.
He said by you.
By you. Yeah,
He said, don't
exactly.
be coming at Cuba lying, bro.
I mean,
I treat my
That was
wife
fun.
like a queen.
You were slow.
yeah. Cause he know the truth.
You were slow. You're not for quarterback.
Yeah.
And what about NFL? Do you like NFL?
I love it.
I don't like NFL. No,
He's
I
a, he's a
don't.
pit in Cuba. We cannot get the ESPN and
Oh.
TV. We have to look for this on internet.
Really?
Sometimes
Oh,
Super Bowls happen, and the next day is when I can see it.
Okay.
But that's the kind of sport I like.
Okay.
NFL. Yeah, baseball is
I
kind
love
of here.
NFL. You love that football?
NFL.
What's your team?
Yeah,
Your team.
Dallas Cowboys.
We said there's a cowboy everywhere. What are we talking about? There's a cowboy
Yeah,
fan
we seen,
everywhere.
cause we seen
Everybody-
Texas. Yeah, we
everybody
seen
make
Texas
mistakes,
plates.
man.
Yeah, we seen on Texas plates.
I'm a Saints fan.
Saints.
Yeah, everybody makes mistakes. Yeah,
And these are Dirty Bird Atlanta. Dirty Bird Atlanta fans.
yeah, that's me.
Dirty Bird. Best thing they had with Deion Sanders.
There is a new one now. This
What
Patrick,
about Vic, man? Come on, man.
Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, yeah.
This
The greatest to ever do it.
last Super Bowl I saw, he beat 3 records with no ankle.
Yeah,
Oh, with the Eagles versus Philadelphia Eagles.
yeah.
He was hurt.
With the Chiefs. Yeah, against them.
Yeah, Eagles. Yeah. I'm from.
Okay, then here we have on the factories the bunch. Sometimes are made by machines. Not every time I make. There are also human kinds.
Mm-hmm.
There is also human work behind this. stills nowadays. So it's getting industrialized, but not so fast. And also there is a wooden press machine that determines the size, the gauge, the shape, and the fluency of air. But here we don't have this. So I do the bunch like I did roll by my hand, and then after I wrapped on the paper and I press just to determine this caliber, the ring gauge uniform, and then like this might be drying for at least 24 hours on the paper.
Okay.
Then after we remove the paper and we add the wrapper. Such a thing I'm doing now. Can I keep it here till tomorrow? We have probably something better to do.
Yeah,
Have you
flight.
already found a Cuban girl here? This is not, you don't need to answer that. They're recording.
Here we go.
So then here we have the wrapper. So it should be this flexible, like elastic. Then
It's a good picture.
we remove here the paper. Not even 5 minutes, you see how it gets properly pressed.
Mm.
Oh my God.
Right here?
Okay. And then we just wrap forward this here. With one hand we start
That's a good picture.
rolling,
bro.
and with the other one we stretch.
That Cuban flag behind you, bro. You look like a real.
Like a real Cuban.
What? I don't even know, bro. Just real
From my
gangster.
grandfather and my father's side, I'm from Spain, and from my mom's side, my grandfather came from the Caucasus, from the Caucasus Mountains. So here we already have a hand-rolled cigar. Of course, this is not ready for being smoked. Still humid, might be drying a bit longer, and then it's gonna be okay. And that's it. That's how it works. How to keep them humidos? Do you know what's a cigar humido? Between 68 to 75% of humidity is wonderful, perfect. In my case, till 70. Wow. It gets higher, it's too heavy to draw it from it. Also, if you don't have humidos are expensive.
Yeah.
So probably you're not so in love with tobacco to spend $300 or $500 in the humido. And in a simple one, just with capacity probably for 50 cigars, a humido for more, it costs thousands.
Yeah.
In Cuba, last festival, they have sold out a humidor with around 300 cigars, and it costs 1.4 million.
1.4 million.
The humidor with the
Yeah.
cigars together. So it was
Oh,
half money there. That's crazy. But there are people for everything.
Yeah. Gotta spend your money somehow.
Yeah. They should work something in Africa to have people better than spending that many
Right.
cash and all the stuff, but that's the rule of life. Then, if you don't want to spend that much money getting a humidor, get the cigar in a simple container. Could be of cedar wooden made, or could be
My dad got
plastic. Okay?
Yeah.
Not another kind of wood. Might be cedar wood.
Okay, so that would mess up.
Otherwise,
It'll dry.
plastic.
Will it dry it out? Is that the problem?
No, the aroma.
The
of
flavor.
cedar
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
one
yeah,
that
The flavor.
keeps the flavor of the tobacco. If you
Okay.
do another wood, it loses the flavor. That's right. Wooden and cedar wood or in plastic. And then once you have arrived home, you can save them in the drawer in the bottom of your fridge where you save the fruits and the
okay.
vegetables.
Really?
But you need to isolate it from a proper smoke with a plastic bag.
Okay.
That's the only part at home professionally created to hold higher than 60% of humidity or year longer. Otherwise, you cannot keep fruits or cheese or salad in because it's going to be dehydrated. So the idea is the maintaining. And to maintain it, you need to create a kind of humid
Environment.
environmental for that. That's why in the drawer of the fridge, have 60%.
You prefer that?
That's how I do recommend you.
Do
It's
recommend.
not so humid like here if you go to New Jersey or to in Georgia. So that's how you keep it. And that's it, that's all. It's quite simple, it's easy.
That's good.
Let's roll, man. Let's roll. Let's roll. That's a big old spliff.
Here you go, man.
Trying to learn how to
It's,
yours.
it's simple.
That's it.
Like, I can't wait to get back to the block.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you.
I know how to roll
Let me take
Cubanos.
my time.
Mhm.
Then now, a part of tobacco. In my farm we grow coffee. You saw already. If you want, I do recommend you to get 1 or 2 beans. Take it here on your hand and with a bit of honey, shoot them all together. And that's how we taste the coffee. There's not a big deal with the coffee here.
Chew?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to try?
I want to try that.
I'm gonna try it
You can
now.
do. Feel free to do.
You ever chew coffee
When we
in
roast,
Ethiopia? You ever
we
chew
eat
coffee?
Yeah.
You chew it?
when we
There you
roast
go.
the coffee,
He said two.
Chew.
Okay.
Okay, put it here.
Mm-hmm.
Put the honey on. Put honey.
You bit of honey on.
Yeah, the honey.
And chew it all together. When we roast the coffee here, we don't have any special machine for it. We are so on fire, we put a metallic bowl over the fire. Like the government. So every of the labels or the brand cigars or whatever you can get with the brand is Cuban.
So this.
So
this.
the embargo forbid this. Coño, hacía rato que yo no veía un deluxe parte acá, pero este no es auténtico, niño. Esto es guayaba lo que te tiraron aquí.
No, díselo. Acá.
This is not authentical.
I don't know where I got it from the host. Yeah, it's a fake. Yeah. I don't smoke it.
They just
Look how he did that. He's like, ah.
they just plain, you know. They just look how
Oh, he said that.
In an authentic Havana.
But I took it out so he could see that it was like this is the label one.
In an authentic Havana, you cannot do this. You cannot remove this is stick on the wrapper.
Yeah.
If you try to remove it, you're going to break the wrapper of the cigar.
Okay.
I'm glad you told me. I was just in Panama and a guy was trying to sell us some Cuban cigars, and I was like, nah, I don't want them, man.
Also, every of those brands, it comes with an holograph sign inside,
You could trash it.
just like a water.
Right,
stamp.
stand, watermark.
Yeah, like a watermark, and this one it has not. You cannot feel it with your fingers. So.
Wow.
They just fake.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Basura.
No, probably there is banana dry leaves inside or something else.
One leaf, piece of a leaf.
Yeah, the outside is tobacco. Can I break it? Can I open it?
Sure. Yeah, go
Let's
ahead.
investigate
A whole bunch of worms might come out of that thing, man. Those worms you was talking about, man. Those eggs.
You guys recording this?
Yeah,
recording
Mira.
Boy, that boy got newspaper. That boy got newspaper wrapped up in the Georgia Post Gazette is in there.
Nah, Vonnie gave that to me.
The Georgia Post Gazette is in there.
Vonnie.
Okay.
There are some things here.
Yanni, you better do better than that, my man. Giving my man some fake ingredients over here, man.
I'm glad that I was able to use this as the demonstration, like pop it out because they showed us a real authentic Cuban.
Boy, that boy got straight newspaper in
Esto
there.
prieto no es tabaco.
No, he said it ain't tobacco.
What's that?
That's cancer.
He don't even know.
What is this?
It's construction paper.
from La Havana down here, man. Wow.
Brown newspaper.
Boy, Yanni, what you doing, man? What you doing down there, Yanni? What you doing,
Call
man?
that the K2.
You trying to get my man sick, man. You trying to put my man inside of a Cuban hospital down here, man. You got to stop that, man. For real, you got to stop that, bro.
Cuban coffee.
Parece como si fuera hojas almendras. It
Wow, that stuff shredded like.
looks like mandolins.
That boy got tulips and daisies stuck this stuff. Straight trash.
There you go. You gave for return.
Straight trash.
There you go.
That's an authentic.
Wow, that's love. That's love.
That was cool.
See how that put a smile on my man's face? See how that put a smile on his face, Ronnie? Yeah. That's the man right there. That's the guy.
First you scared them.
Wow.
He's a gangster for that. He said it. He's look, check him out. That one, you got that on video.